Let's begin our discussion with kinetic energy. Now, first of all, what is kinetic energy? Kinetic energy is the energy of motion, observable as the movement of an object or subatomic particle. Every moving object and particle have kinetic energy. So kinetic energy has to do with motion and it represents as energy in motion. Here is one example. A person walking at 1.5 meters per second has kinetic energy. Another example, a ball moving upward has kinetic energy. Therefore, anything with mass and speed has kinetic energy. Now, the formula of kinetic energy is Ke is equal to 1 half mv square, where m is the mass in kilograms and v is the speed in meter per seconds square. And so the units of kinetic energy is joules. Now what might be a typical question that you might encounter in physics exams? Here is an example. If you double the mass of an object that is moving, what happens to the kinetic energy? Or a question like, how about if you double the speed? Those are the sample questions, and how do you answer those types of questions? Now, if you double the mass, the kinetic energy will double. What you can do with this type of question is replace everything with a 1, except the variable that is changing. So we will replace the 1 half by 1, and we were going to replace m with 2. And we were not going to change the speed, but we replace it with 1 also, with the exponent remains. So the kinetic energy is equal to 2. Therefore, we can say that when the mass is doubled, the kinetic energy will be doubled. How about if we double the speed? The only changing is the speed. So the equation will look like this. The speed is replaced by 2, and the 1 half and the mass were replaced by 1. So the kinetic energy is equal to 4. So it tells us that kinetic energy will increase by a factor of 4 if the speed will be doubled. Here is another question. If you triple the mass of an object that is moving and the speed is increased by a factor of 5, what happened to the kinetic energy? So the mass and the speed are changing. And based on the rule, the 1 half will be replaced by 1, the mass is 3, and the speed is 5. So 5 squared is 25, and 25 times 3 times 1 is 75. So the kinetic energy will increase by a factor of 75. That's the typical question that you might encounter in physics exam. Now let's solve more problems about kinetic energy. And here is our first problem. A car is traveling at a velocity of 10 meters per second, and it has a mass of 250 kilograms. Compute its kinetic energy. The solution is simply a direct substitution to the formula of kinetic energy. So kinetic energy is equal to 1 half mv squared. Plug in the given numbers. The kinetic energy will be equal to 1 half times 250 kilograms times 10. So the kinetic energy will be equal to 12,500 joules. Now what about potential energy? What is potential energy? Potential energy is a type of energy that is stored in an object due to its position relative to other objects. It is the theoretical energy because it has the potential to become kinetic energy. You can think of this as a form of stored energy, and it's basically the energy due to the object's position. Let's say we have two objects with the same mass initially suspended in the air above the ground. Object A is suspended at the height of 5 meters, while object B is suspended at the height of 10 meters. Which one has more gravitational potential energy? Object B has a higher position relative to ground. So object B has higher potential energy, while object A has less potential energy. So potential energy is really an energy due to object's position above the ground, wherein object B can fall a greater distance than object A, and so it has more potential energy. The formula for gravitational potential energy is PE is equal to mgh, where m is the mass in kilograms, g is the gravitational acceleration in meter per second square, and h is the height in meters. The gravitational acceleration is 9.8 meter per second square. Let's say we have a green ball with a mass of 15 kilograms, and it is 30 meters above the ground. Now, what is the gravitational potential energy of the green ball? So, to calculate the potential energy, we could use PE is equal to mgh. So, the green ball at that position has the potential energy equal to 4,410 joules. Let's say if we release the ball from rest, so it begins to fall. What is the kinetic energy just before it hits the ground? It is important to understand that as the ball falls and then reaches the ground, its potential energy is converted into kinetic energy. As the ball falls from A to B, its height relative to the ground is decreasing, and as the height decreases, its potential energy is decreasing. However, as it falls, it is accelerating towards the ground, and so it is speeding up. It is moving faster and faster. So as the speed increases, the kinetic energy is increasing. So the net result is that as the ball falls from rest at certain height and reaches the ground, the potential energy is decreasing, but the kinetic energy is increasing. So one form of energy is being converted to another. So at position B, just before it hit the ground, the kinetic energy is 4,410 joules. So the potential energy at point A is equal to the kinetic energy at point B. Here is another question. At position B, just before the ball touches the ground, how fast it is moving? So we can use the formula for kinetic energy, where kinetic energy is equal to mv squared. Plug in the known values, the kinetic energy will be equal to 24.5 meter per second. That's all. Thank you.